Mike, 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 Mike,
Is
Mike,
this
Mike,
just a
Mike,
really
Mike, Mike,
large
Mike, Mike.
boy?
Hot mic, hot mic, hot, hot, hot.
How's everybody? How's everybody feeling?
Hot, 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 hot,
We're
hot,
doing good.
Yeah. Let's get
Oh,
focused.
shoot.
Let's get. I think we are.
hot.
Yeah, we're live
Tell
now.
me, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can
Tell
you
me,
hear
can
us
you hear
out
me?
there?
Can you
Yeah,
hear
we're
me
out
now?
there. We
flying.
talking now.
Can you
Is
hear me now?
is
And
new
we're
edition is new edition the Wu Tang of R&B?
What?
No.
What'd you say?
No. What?
How
Yeah.
you figure?
Well, let's
That's
make the
crazy.
point. What's the point, Zoe?
Like Wu-Tang had mad acts and had mad albums and were successful. Everybody from New Edition did their thing even when they weren't together.
That
And
is
when
absolutely
they come back,
true.
They formed like Voltron and everybody's.
And they were all successful.
I think you could say that though about any group. Any group that was successful, like
No,
if you look at
when they
like
broke down-
NSYNC,
When they broke that, only
What?
who do we remember from NSYNC?
but like he
Justin.
went on, but then they have their reunions and shit, and then everybody's like all
No,
excited
no, no,
and
no.
it's
They
all
don't
like
have no
happy and
albums
shit.
other than.
That's
But
fakes.
but new
The
edition,
Spice Girls was
They're
one.
trash.
they was good solo.
They're
I
trash.
don't remember none of them.
They were
Melody did
trash.
solo.
No.
Nah, the
We're
whole
talking
group.
about the
Everybody.
whole
The
group.
whole group.
The whole
Got
group was
ill.
trash.
Destiny's Child.
They were.
Uh,
Beyonce.
Beyonce is Beyonce.
And Kelly
No.
Rowland, the one
Kelly
album
had
she
her
put
own
out was good.
career.
Her career was over.
Kelly's
But
career
were
was
they
decent.
hot?
Kelly was hot for a little bit.
She had
But
Ellie in that one
Michelle.
little song.
Everybody.
Gospel loves Michelle.
but she's not.
Gospel
Michelle
Love Mace
is-
too, but he came back.
Michelle ain't it.
Remember when they did that lap dance, right?
Oh
Who,
yeah.
Destiny's Child? Watch somebody say that one time Beyonce and Kelly tried to give Michelle HIV.
What?
'Cause she was
Wow.
dancing
Oh snap!
Oh my God.
That ain't
That's
right.
deep.
so- That was bad. You.
Habo.
We shouldn't be
Yeah,
laughing,
like-
Yo.
but it's funny.
It's funny.
Everybody, like BBD,
Mhm.
they were hot. Ralph was hot. Bobby was hot. Johnny was hot. They were all ill. They're still doing their thing on their own.
And Wu Tang kind of did the same. So I think I feel where you coming from. Except Wu Tang had a couple duds too.
But
Yeah, I was
they
gonna say, I don't think
nine. They had
everybody-
not 10 people.
Yeah, they had 10 people. There was a couple of duds.
Their odds were pretty good.
Nobody knows who Master Killer is. Nobody knows who You God is. Nobody gave a fuck about them albums.
The Locks?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
The Locks all had strong solo careers. They
Yeah.
definitely did.
Yeah.
But there was only
Dipset?
3 of them compared to, there was.
Dipset, but Dipset wasn't a group
No.
though. They was more of a crew.
They were
than-
just
They were a crew, yeah.
They were more of a crew.
Yeah.
Like those were homies that just made an album together. They weren't. The Locks came out as a group. They did shit together. Then they went solo. Like I don't think Cam came out solo first, and then he signed other dudes, and then you know what I mean. But yeah, they all had decent solo careers too. I know. Shout out to my man Josiah, yo, because he gonna talk heavy shit if I shit on Dips. He loves Dipset.
Dipset.
Everything I know about Dipset, I learned from my friends.
Yeah. So how's everybody's week? Since they ain't here, it's the first time.
Yeah, we gotta start that over.
Part
My week was
deuce.
great. Zoe got buns. He finally said it, and y'all
Mhm.
missed it.
He's like, don't you
He
dare.
got
lie."
What did
buns
Martin
and a
Luther
prostate
King say?
exam.
Somebody told a lie one day.
Martin Luther King was.
He said he had buns and glizzies.
Wow.
Hey, yo.
we go with that again.
Oh.
Yo.
We go right back there. Huh?
That's what he said last week. He said he likes sausages. He don't like.
Yeah, you were talking crazy.
We were talking-
Matter of fact, hold on, you were talking crazy in my absence. I was appalled at the glizzy. The glizzy,
Salty. It was
the
a
glizzy.
salty glizzy.
Yeah, like you were
Yeah.
talking crazy.
Wait.
Yo, in my absence, they was talking
You see that
crazy.
shit? He said my cousin likes salted hot dogs.
Like,
Wow.
yo.
Like, who does that?
hey, yo.
I mean, he did though.
There was so many AOs I couldn't keep up. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Bomb. Boom. Yo. Yo, I'm sending in the troops. Yo.
Yo,
Emergency
baby,
You just like
baby,
you lost your Christmas gift at this
Wow.
point.
baby bro used to put salt on the glizzy.
Wow. He reiterates it the week later.
I'm
Yeah,
just
I was
saying.
like, yo, I'm on my way. I'm about to walk down there.
Stop me
yo.
when I'm lying. He won't get mad at me because I'm telling the truth.
I don't know. I think he might get mad.
He might get mad because I'm saying glizzies, and glizzy sounds crazy.
Salty glizzy.
Salty glizzy.
It's my new favorite
But
word.
we're not gonna. We're not gonna.
That sounds like something that your shorty will say to you after you get off of work and she try to give you the business.
Yeah,
You
like
got
I
a
need you to
salty
go
glizzy.
take a shower. You got a
Salt off
salty
your
glizzy.
glizzy.
Wow.
No, a hardworking man deserves the sweat licked off of him sometimes.
Wow.
Yes, yes, I agree. But I don't want to hear that coming from you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy.
Okay, off the glizzy talk. So everybebody had a good week.
Glizzy talk.
Nah.
That's a clip right there. Glizzy talk.
Today we have the Queens and SayLess in the building. Let me give everybody an official introduction. We got Hollywood Bonnie in the building.
'Cause who the fuck's gonna check me?
We got I Am Kansas in the building.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Just Cans. I do it because I just can.
E Money's back in the building.
I don't have a catchy beginning. We do a different intro. So hey.
Alonzo Williams Jr. in the building.
Your kung fu is lousy.
Hey.
Brought it back.
And this is SayLess Podcast and Queen's Tables Podcast, and we mashing it the fuck up.
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk our shit, and let's get into it. Let's talk. Let's
Hold on,
talk
before we do, I
about.
just have one quick thing to say. So you told me, so they didn't hear it the first time, so they didn't hear my immaculate freestyle that would have bodied any modern day rapper.
It was pretty ill.
That
it
was
wasn't
crazy.
Ill.
Missed
It was
that.
ill.
That's crazy.
It was ill.
I just
Did we
want that
save it
now.
to the page or did we take it off? Oh, we still wouldn't have been.
I
able to
deleted
do
it. I deleted
We
it.
remember.
Oh, you couldn't. They couldn't have heard it anyway.
And that's
We
why we
remember.
all have to, what I was saying.
And I was his hype man. I jumped
Let's
in.
do it.
Yeah.
So he still got bars because that album did go triple plastic. In the
You heard
Triple plastic.
See how my
Yes.
listen.
That's a-
anywhere.
Who needs enemies when you got family like this?
That's a
It be your
compliment,
old
nigga.
people.
It be your old people.
You
eh?
can catch
They
that
got
anywhere
Grammys
free.
in the hood all the time.
That's
Listen,
crazy.
You try to get
I
your
got
damn
one of-
crackers.
I mean, I know every hood rapper says
Well,
that, but I got a really ill mix.
aluminum.
Listen, I sold crazy in the hood.
Exactly.
So
Sold what?
let's talk about horrible. Let's talk about horrible bosses.
Okay.
I seen a story.
God damn, see shit.
Excuse me.
Because I still ain't get my
Is this
YouTube
is this
channel.
an open
No
door? Is this an open door
Yeah.
policy? Don't let them trick you. Is this an open door policy?
No way.
I
But
mean, I didn't know you was gonna talk about me.
wow.
This player.
I was reading a story this week talking about this Golden Corral in Ohio. The owner / manager started charging his employees $4 a day for lunch, whether they eat it or not.
What?
At that
Whether they
point-
eat at the restaurant or not,
At
he's
that point, I'm
charging them.
taking to-go plates. Like,
He's
what's the
charging
point?
them $4 every day.
That's
Before it was if you had lunch, it was $4. Now he's just taking $4 out of every day they work.
Is business slow?
Every single day.
Every day.
Isn't that against labor
whether
laws?
they bring their own lunch, whether they
That
either
sounds like a
eat
lot.
there or
Yeah.
I don't do y'all like that. I do not do
Well, I damn sure didn't eat nothing today.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
hungry.
y'all. Well, me and you both. So where are we going after this?
That has to be a violation of labor laws, though. You have to have a lunch break. He can't dock you,
you know
pay.
they went off on Reddit.
I bet.
I
That's
think.
crazy.
Well, the job market is really crazy right now. So there's a lot of companies not bringing in the same money, so they're acting more tight with their shit. So that means managers are acting like assholes, and the owners are acting like assholes. I am.
Yo, that's crazy.
Oh,
Who's?
Worst
Oh.
you've ever had.
Oh man, I can't do that.
I don't know because I don't really take too much shit. Like so,
Ah,
like
Because I don't like your vibe about it.
yeah, I quit. I've always been like that. Like if I don't like the vibe there, I don't give a fuck what I got going on. I'm not staying here. You're not fucking with my life like that. I'm not gonna come in here and not like you every day.
I seen another story where a guy had gotten fired, and the boss texted him 2 days later to ask him something work related, and he was like, "Didn't you fire me? You want me to help you out? And you fired me?"
That's when you got hit him with the SMD FTB. Word.
Yeah, he called him unprofessional because he wouldn't give him the info.
Nah, you got
Nah.
Nixon said that man's going to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cold. Like, how you do that? It ain't like them people make that much money anyway.
No, a Golden Corral, they're living off
But you're
of
just gonna
tips.
take $4.
Because I
Like,
answered the phone.
Yeah, you just gonna take.
Because you answered yourself.
Like if you got 20 employees, you making $80 a day off of them just off taking it from them.
It was my mom, and it was the last day. Anyway, I got fired on the last day of work.
Wow.
I answered the phone for my mom. She was like, "You need to hang up the phone right now." I was like, "This is my mom." I said, "I'm not."
What you mean it was your last day? Like the last day ever working there?
The last day of the job period. It was a summer job.
Oh, so they fired you on your last day?
And
That's
you're
almost
not
as
coming
bad as
back
What was
Friday.
the point of that?
God damn, Craig.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was like, "You can hang up on her if you want, but I'm not."
How you get
Like,
fired on
you
your...
can leave. I was like, "Okay."
How you get fired on the last
Oh,
day?
your last day of work.
You weren't supposed to say okay.
No
and leave.
severance,
You should've
nothing. Get
said
the
you were
fuck
supposed
out.
to, I ain't going nowhere. That's what you were
I mean,
supposed to
for
say.
4 more out.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go all part
I
ways.
ain't going
Was
nowhere.
it,
We gotta see each other.
was
for
it the
another
beginning
year.
or the end of the shift? Because that matters.
It was the end. We were cleaning up.
Oh, that's
Wow.
not fired. You just
Oh, it's,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you just, yeah,
It was
you
just
just wrong. You didn't really get fired.
Technically, yeah.
They didn't send you a termination letter.
No, fuck no.
That's when you be like, all right,
They
y'all.
just, they just sent you home early on your last
Now,
day.
y'all clean this shit by yourselves.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
You still got paid for the time you was there, right?
Exactly.
So you good. Fuck it.
better.
Yeah.
All
I
the
know
time.
people that use that burn. I know jobs that have been like, "Oh, you last check, yeah." You like,
Yeah, okay.
You're not getting that.
Yeah, okay.
Nah.
Here they
No,
go.
I'm not having
You're not
that.
gonna play with my money now.
Yeah, no, I'm not having that.
I don't care if it's $200. Like I'm coming. I
don't
want
care
my
if it's
shit.
$5.
Yeah.
Vixen said I lasted 1 week at McDonald's. The floor was so greasy. And the French fries only last 90 seconds. The manager
Facts.
told me.
What do
I
you
wor-
mean
I
they
was
only
SpongeBob
last
once.
90
I worked at
seconds? Like they're
Wendy's.
bad after 90
Yeah, they're
seconds?
not gonna be as hot anymore. You worked at
You know how when they come
I
out
worked at
fresh, they're
Wendy's.
amazing.
Yeah.
But then, like, 2 bus loads full of, it was like baseball. Like, all these people came and he barked. He tried to bark on me. Because, I mean, listen, there's a ton of people. Them burgers ain't cooking no faster, man. When I left, I ain't come back. Like,
I'm serving
Man,
them
barked
chili
them.
glizzies.
wow. You done found another way to take it left.
You have a thing for the glizzy.
I think
Yo,
so.
I love this
It's his
word.
new favorite
I
word.
love
It's a
it.
great
I
word.
love it. I
It's a
love
great
it.
word.
Yeah, okay, but I'm not gonna say it no more the rest of the show. I promise.
Lies.
He liked the word.
It starts with the word.
It's just so funny to just throw it in there whenever you want.
Hey yo,
Yeah, just people.
throw what and where, sir? Hey yo.
And now they got him in they got him in the women's prison.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Hey.
Yo, did
Yeah.
you see that?
Yeah, I
What?
saw
The
that.
guy got them pregnant?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna tiptoe around this a little bit, but we're gonna be real at the same time. So there was a trans inmate who, and this ain't the first time I've heard this. This is like the second time I've heard a story about this.
This ain't the first time I've heard this. This is the second time.
Yeah, a trans woman, trans inmate, was in a jail and she knocked up 2 women inmates. I don't know. I think this is a glitch in the matrix. I think I don't know. Like
How does that happen, though?
that's an
I don't
L cheat
think
code.
anybody with a penis
That's the L cheat code.
Should be in a female
should be
prison.
in a female
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how did that? How
the
did
best,
he?
But-
the best response I got the other day was when I was talking to E, and she was like, "They just think they're in prison."
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so.
'Cause
Wow,
that would be
that
the
ties
case,
back
like,
to
They'll be more
segregation.
comfortable- like, you know,
what's
I just-
what's the
Segregation.
criteria?
if you're not
Ouch.
comfortable with being in a male prison, you really shouldn't be in an all-female prison just because that.
I just want to know what.
creates
But I
Yeah,
mean,
what is
like
the
on some
comfort,
real
though?
shit. On
What's
some
the
real shit.
criteria if you have a penis? Because that's what I want to know. So
See,
Like-
in the prisons, though, it's just that you have to identify
What
as
in the-
transgender. And if you look at the man's mugshot versus when he went to prison, he looked like a man in this one, and he had like a wig and some makeup on in this one. To me, in my mind, I have this theory that he's acting as if he's transgender
So
so
I
that he
should-
doesn't have to be in a male
Ain't gonna lie,
prison.
And
do
he
that
can
too.
knock up female prisoners.
I'd
Got
act-
access.
I'd
So
act like
in,
I could do that too.
in the
If I
case
could.
that I ever get locked up, I can.
Yup.
I should take pictures now of me
Yep.
dressed like a woman.
I got skits.
In
Well, not
multiple
really.
different
Yes.
outfits.
Yep.
Just to hedge your bets.
Just
No. You have to make it your face. You have to make it your social media.
It's not real unless it's on
You going to
Facebook.
jail?
And you have to.
If I'm
dress
about to
like
do
that.
10 to 20,
you gotta
bro.
dress like that on
If
the
I'm
show,
doing
too,
20
so you
years,
can-
and I know I'm doing 20 years, bro, I'm telling you, I am Mama Keen. Get right. I'm about to go up in there and be chilling.
But
Yo,
that
I'm
prison
saying
also
that we
has
here
the
together.
largest transgender population in the country. They have like
Whoa.
72 inmates that are transgender.
Wow.
It's one of the largest ones
sorry.
in the country.
And they're
I'm
just
sorry,
in there
I'm about to
knocking.
do 20
like,
years
yo,
and I can
if
go
you're
to a
not-
female prison over a male
Well,
prison.
in the meantime, there is no jail just for them. So now what do we do? Where do
That
they
sounds
go?
crazy.
Do they go?
Yo,
That
that's
sounds
what I'm
crazy,
saying.
bro. Even
Like,
that, I have nothing against that, but that puts us right back like 30 years. We're segregating them. Put those people in a separate prison.
Well,
But
where
yeah,
do we
like-
put them? Where do they go?
I mean, it's
that
fucked up to
makes
put them
sense?
in a male prison too, because them niggas wear that ass out.
Because right here,
Next
yeah,
subject. Next subject. Next fucking subject. Next subject.
He said that.
That's enough.
He said
Have
that.
women failed the WNBA?
it's not a lie though. But hold on, wait, but it's not a lie. It's not a lie. But
Yes, move on.
no, but I'm just listen though.
But
The transgender women who are in male prisons, they do wind up getting in relationships with the men too. So where's the safe place to put them? Like where's the place that makes everybody happy?
I would say I just say let it
That's
ride.
basically
If you
what
feel
I'm
like
saying.
You relate with the woman,
Like, even
put
if
them
it's
in
just
the
a
woman,
unit, like
whatever.
in county,
Exactly. Maybe make a unit.
a
Like,
unit then.
Because no matter what
And
you
that's
do,
only for
there's
those
going to
that
be
don't feel comfortable
There's gonna be a
with one or
conflict
the
no matter
other.
what.
no matter what you do, there's going to be like that.
It's
They,
appropriate.
them, right?
You're not just putting one person there. You're putting multiple people there.
You got to tiptoe around it because even though
This
it's
is
out
not
there,
to be a
we
favor
still
disclaimer.
ignorant.
It's not to be offensive to anyone, but
No, it's definitely not.
come on,
Patty
you.
Jefferson says the sound went off.
Hmm.
Can you hear us now?
I think sometimes you gotta have those conversations because we don't know the answers,
Yeah.
and it doesn't always make sense. You know,
Yeah.
if you're not in that community and in that world, we gotta have those conversations.
Yeah.
I know that's what I feel like.
As long as we're not ill about it.
I feel like we can't say nothing now. It's in the media.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what I
there
mean?
for the
I'm
world
not
to
saying
see.
nothing. As long as it's not disrespectful, it's a conversation to have. Like, what do you
Yeah.
do in these situations?
Y'all niggas don't listen to me no other time.
What else are we gonna do?
Okay,
We're gonna talk about border
COVID is back.
stuff? COVID never left.
It really did.
It
No,
just gave
COVID-
offspring.
It's making it's,
So
the numbers
Flat
are.
offspring, yo.
the
Oh, yeah.
the numbers are going
Be
back up,
fruitful
and they're
maximum.
huh?
The Bible says be fruitful. COVID said, I got you.
Say no more.
Now they're saying the most contagious strand is out here.
Like another
Where?
another
Like, are we
most
supposed to be
contagious
seeing,
strand.
like millions of deaths again.
I mean, not with the no.
If we're overpopulated and you need the office, just say it.
We're supposed to see a spike in numbers, but the deaths shouldn't be super crazy. Hopefully,
Yeah,
Listen,
what you
I
just
felt
said.
they are asking that people
Then how is
that
it more
What you just
they are
said.
well, it's more contagious.
When I had
Okay.
that
I'm
Rona,
saying,
I
like-
felt like that.
Yeah.
Population
that
control.
headache-
That's
I
exactly what it
I
is.
battled with it, and yes, it was
That shit
as
was real.
it was as close to death as
I
I've had
think it's
pneumonia.
hilarious that your family was living their best lives.
on vacation.
I was
Yeah,
definitely
crazy.
living my best.
That's real.
As soon as they
Crazy.
lifted the mandate in Florida, I was out.
I was in the hotel room
So
dying,
cheap.
and
Bundled up.
they out on jet skis and shit. Had funnel cake. I
Having a
was so
blast.
Yes,
tight.
I was like, what was I supposed to do? Kids.
Help me!
Yeah, facts. Facts.
The
All right,
fuck?
bye, Pooh.
Bye.
I was. And
And
she's
they
like,
come back just showing pictures, and we were doing this, and you see that? Look,
And she was legit, no bullshit. She was legit giving me Vicks and ginger ale and orange juice. I'm like, yo, she was giving me Vicks and ginger ale and orange juice, and I had COVID and was damn near dying. I lost 7 pounds on that baby.
He wasn't giving you nothing.
But did you die?
But did you die?
I could not get out of bed. She had to know. So I never looked like that in my life. Like I couldn't even move from the bed. You gotta know something's wrong with me. Help me.
You know, men are really dramatic when they get sick.
So dramatic when they're sick.
Like, y'all can
You guys
have a
are
common
babies.
cold and
Wow.
feel like y'all about
Have y'all had COVID? You had COVID?
Yeah, twice.
I didn't.
What it do?
Why?
Fuck you up.
Those the first time, yeah, it fucked me up, but I bounced back like it was pretty quick. And then I've sat around more than anything. The second time, I guess that second strand that came around, it caught me, and that one caught me for real. That
You
put
had
me
the
down.
Omarion?
That put me down.
The
That
Omarion.
don't have me.
Everything is a joke,
That's one of my favorites though.
He did it.
Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, all that. Dog. I was up in the ER. It's crazy. I went to the ER. There was an old lady there. I'll never forget. Right, she was old, and I was in there like, I was like, yo, I'm fucked up, and whatever. And she's like, the white lady. Well, excuse me. The white nurse was like, let's get you away from him. We don't want you near the COVIDs. Instead, ass moved her to the other side. That
know
was
what?
crazy.
I do feel like that's something that needs to be talked about as far as the way that medical personnel are handling it. Because when I had COVID, I got sent to the ER because of my symptoms. And when I was there, like, they put me in the fucking waiting room. Like, and I told them from the rip, as soon as I have COVID, like, she just put me in the wheelchair, pulled me back, sat me in there. And then there was this old-ass lady sitting next to me. So I was like, I waved down one of the girls, like, you should move her. I have COVID. And they were like, oh, okay. And just moved her, like, thinking because I got a mask on. That shit don't stop nothing.
You know what the other part was? When I was, like, dying that whole week? She said, she gonna tell me the whole time. I was like, yo, I think I got COVID. You don't got COVID. You ain't got COVID. No, I'm dying over here. She was like, you ain't got COVID. Just telling me, like we could just, like we could talk this shit away. I'm like, not, like.
She hit you with the 45th president, John.
I'm like, bro, like, yo, I need help over here. But yeah. They did me that. They put me in the waiting room like that too, and then it was funny because they took me back, and they tested me. And then they gave me the fucking chest X-ray, and my chest had all the white marks and shit. So when they came back in, they had hazmat suits on and shit. Like,
wow.
I was like, they was like,
E.T.,
they was like.
That's because that was when that shit first dropped, and they didn't know how to.
They didn't know enough about it yet.
Yeah, it was, yeah. I don't want to. I lost 19 pounds in 10 days.
I don't want to have another holiday like we did. Remember around the holidays when they was like, you can't be together with your family.
Yeah.
That shit was lonely for real when it first started.
Yeah.
We was all in the house. Niggas
in
the house.
That was rough.
And I really, I didn't come out at all for 3 months.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even go to the. I didn't want to touch nothing, go nowhere. Like I was shook. Like
good times. Though. We had some good times.
And that's something we could tell our little grandchildren.
The day's gonna come. Grandchildren are gonna be like, so what was 2020 like?
COVID.
Just go sit in the corner for even asking me.
A whole year.
Yo, but I know my neighbors, man. Whoever was in my neighborhood, they was popping off fireworks that whole spring and summer. That was like, that they like. I don't know, yo. That's what's up. People would be mad about they weren't close enough to me for it to bother
I had already planned it. Like, God forbid I get pulled over. I got COVID.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when we weren't supposed to leave the house.
Nah, they weren't. Yo, I got pulled over. I was driving on 222, and I got pulled over on 222 going back to Reading, and it was like 2 weeks after the lockdown, and I forgot what I was even doing, but he came to the side and stopped at the back of my car and was talking. He was like, listen, you're going too fast. I don't want to write you a ticket. He said, but slow down, blah, 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 blah. He's like, I'm not coming up there. And I was like, okay.
Right.
But it was crazy back then. Like, everybody was shook because nobody knew. Like, when that shit hit, they was like, you breathe on somebody, you can get it. Niggas was like.
There's monkeypox right now, too.
Yeah.
What?
They just found it. They had
what?
Lancaster has its first case.
Whoa,
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Now, they say the monkeypox you get from skin to skin touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's traveling fast amongst kids.
Now, Dr. Fauci said that.
Your son ain't gonna be able to touch you for weeks.
Dr. Fauci said it's heavily traveled through male sex.
What?
How he knows this, I don't know. But it's crazy to me because that's the same shit they said about AIDS when it first came.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't like
Gay
that.
people, yeah.
So
Another one of them.
I just didn't. Even if it, because Dr. Fauci, first and foremost,
How can you determine
he's already
somebody's
said
sex
shit
just from,
that
like, sex?
wasn't.
But he
accurate.
was on. Dr. Fauci was on the original HIV
That's
research
why I don't
teams.
answer
Like he
those
should
kind of
know
questions.
He's
better.
been on that joint for like 40 years.
Yeah, he should know better than to answer it like that. Because then there's other people that are going to be out here like, oh, I don't have anything to worry about. I'm not a gay man.
part.
I don't have anything to worry about. And then they're going to get it. Same with HIV.
That shit looks disgusting
How do they know
too.
their sexual
So monkeypox?
preference, though? That's why I don't answer those questions.
Huh?
Why
Like, how
can't
do you
they
know
just-
everybody's sexual preference? First of
They
all, to
get
say
sick, right?
that's the most, like, that's how it's transmitting. It doesn't make sense.
Or just say it's transmitted through anal sex, because that could apply to a lot of different people. Women enjoy that as well. So
Yeah, they
why
do.
not just say that?
No, it's
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
no.
they
Don't,
Sounds like it's been too much ass eating around here. Ever since she said,
Somebody
ever
point me to
since
the
she
best
said,
ass eater.
Eater.
Your best ass eater, eating a booty like groceries, all that
She's
stuff.
at
You know
home.
what?
She's
I-
at home
Significant
right now.
spike in booty eating.
Anal low key trash too.
Brought us-
I just
brought us to
heard a
monkeypox.
song today. I heard this song today. It's called "Let Me Out."
Wow.
What?
It's a guy rapping. I'm gonna play it for y'all after this, and he said, "Lick my gooch."
Wow.
Hey, yo, that shit's amazing.
What's the goose?
See?
Is the goose
Yeah,
is the
that's
thing in
the joint in the
between?
middle.
between.
That shit's amazing.
Yeah, no, men love that.
Yeah, that's
men
dope.
love that's like the
I'm here for
secret.
it.
It's a secret
I'm
I'm
spot.
here for all
He
that.
said, "Spit in my mouth." He was going on.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I
That's,
don't
Yeah.
like that.
Did you see the song on TikTok? What's the song?
That's
I'm a
cool.
lick. Everybody's doing this TikTok. All the women are doing TikTok to this song, and it's like super nasty. I wish I could pull it up.
You
But the
done
song
went
is
down
like,
the you went down the TikTok.
I'm on TikTok
rabbit
now.
hole.
Yo, I'm on
You done
TikTok.
went down
You're
the
gonna make
rabbit
me
hole.
break down and get one day.
It's,
That's what they said.
It's
Let me
addictive.
eat your glizzy.
Wow.
Yo.
wait, what? Who said that?
Hey, yo, what? Who said that?
Nobody.
Ain't nobody over there best has said none of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we-
none of that
you
weird
hear that over here.
Hey, yo, yeah, I'm talking about. Hey, tighten up, bro.
We got some questions.
I don't even eat
Hey,
glizzies
yo.
no more.
Hey,
Just for
yo.
that. Just for
Tighten
that.
up. Hey, yo. Hey, my boy. Moving on.
He's like, never mind.
Don't do it.
So Sesame Place,
Oh, they're fucking.
which is
awful.
in Langhorne, Pennsylvania. Let me be clear. There's only 2 Sesame Places in the whole country.
There's
And-
2? Wow, I didn't even
Yeah,
know
there's
I
that.
thought it was just that one.
No, there's one in Langhorne, Pennsylvania, which I came up. My mom took me
I
and
went
my
there.
brother.
Oh.
We went to Sesame Place like 3 or 4 times as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went
And there's one in San Diego too.
there.
But the one that's getting all this heat is in the PA,
Damn.
which is
Jimmy.
crazy.
Sounds about white.
Yeah, so this is happening in PA, and when I first saw the first one, I was like, maybe it was coincidence. Yeah, who
No, it
knows?
wasn't. You
But
saw
then
some
mad
different angles.
videos started coming.
Yeah,
the other
but you
videos.
never know. Like you never. It could have just been like, yo, I'm not picking up this kid, or whatever. Because
No.
first off, here's the other thing that we're all jumping to conclusions. We don't even know who the fuck was in that costume. What if it was a
Pretty
black
much.
woman in that costume? Would that change
You talking about
the way
the
you're
Elmo
thinking about?
Yes.
It would still piss me off because of the look that was on that baby's face. That was fucked up.
Yeah, but
That's
we're
the
but we're
thing,
looking
like-
at it like it's racial. Because here's the other thing. Now we done seen all these videos in succession, and everybody's just showing
I
their.
want to know who was in the.
And I'm not
costume.
saying maybe it is racist, but what I'm saying is as soon as we, the internet, see 3 or 4 videos that are the same, that whole place is racist now.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
now we
Sundown
it,
town.
it could be 2 people that are doing this at that whole place for all we know, and or it could be 1 person in different costumes for all we know. And all we seeing is we seen this shit in three or 4 videos, and it's 3 or 4 different characters. Fuck that whole place now. And that's how fast a bit. And I'm not saying that it is. I don't know if it is or isn't. I'm saying, but that's how fast a business can go to shit when something like this
My
happens.
point is this: even if it's
Yeah.
not a race thing, that park is for children.
That's a bad
So
look.
if you're there and you don't want to interact with children, you need to get a new fucking job. Like that's a child, and you just hurt a child's feelings. That's fucked up. Like I don't care
It
what color
definitely
you are. I think if that was my kid, I'd have knocked all that shit over.
And it could very well be a white person, and it could be very well be a
Swear up. I
racist
swear I'd
situation.
Yeah.
knock
But
all
it
that
could
shit
be.
over. I'd have helmet off. Now the helmet's off, and I'm boxing you. Like
And Rosita, the kid, that's a Latino character. How
Yeah.
the fuck you do? Who the fuck is in there? There should be a Latino
Listen.
in there. I feel like that should be the criteria.
Can we-
There should be a Latino inside of Rosita and Elmo's black.
Elmo's black. Almost
Listen,
definitely not.
I have, because I feel like we should talk about this too. Did y'all see the videos of the families fighting at Disneyland?
Yeah, what is
Yes.
Like recently, there's a new one.
Yeah, it
A
was like
new
it was
one,
a
yeah.
lot.
It was two
this ain't even
families,
nothing new.
And yes, they were us
Yeah,
getting it right in Disneyland. Like,
that's the happiest place in the world.
Apparently not for these people.
I hate to see shit
one
like
on
that.
one.
How you-
But here's
You mad.
here's the thing. I hate
out
to
there,
see it,
though.
and sometimes I hate that it's us. But how close are we always to being that person on that camera? We're all one bad decision away.
One bad decision.
One bad decision away from being on that camera.
That's very true.
And that can happen to any. We don't know how it started. Maybe somebody's kid got kicked in the back.
Yup. He said,
And now you
bro.
need your ass whipped.
You, bro. Yo, watch my kids.
So we don't know what
We
happened.
It's
don't
the
know the
whole
context.
families though.
But I hate
Right.
seeing
Whole
it.
family.
it was that
And
one
if you
cousin.
kick my kid, my whole family's in your ass.
I
Like,
already know
pause.
it was
Hey.
that one cousin. It was that one cousin. That whole shit.
Mm-hmm.
The ones.
The one cousin. Everybody has that cousin.
Yeah.
That one cousin that will start all this shit. Pop it off.
Fire starter.
I mean, that's true though. Like none of it's put in context. I think the worst thing though, going back to that to the Sesame place, I think the worst thing they did though was they came out and they made a statement like, oh well, there was a baby that somebody kept trying to hand to her. That's what she was waving off. And then one of the other videos came out and you could see there was no one like even near.
Did you see the one
the
where
kids.
the motherfucker ran up on the baby and chest bumped it?
Yeah.
Yo, nah, he needs punching his
He needs punched
motherfucking
in the
forehead.
face.
No.
Like, come on. What? Like, really?
It was funny. It was funny.
Like, what
to
was you
watch.
doing? What was you? That was a baby. It wasn't even like it was a kid. Like that was like a 1 or 2
Bounced
year, like a 2 year. He did the belly joint. Like what the fuck are you
Bounced him.
doing? I would have punched that muppet right in
It
his
looked like
motherfucking head.
it looked
Yeah.
like on Norbit when Respucia was tossing people. Boo.
I've been like fuck the Muppets, fuck Sesame Street and Fraggle Rock as a whole motherfucking
And
conglomerate.
Not Frank.
Why did Frank go
Anything
rock?
Jim Henson got anything to do with?
Yo, for real.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
that's crazy.
God.
Like, yeah, that's not. But you know, we look at it as an isolated thing, and then mad videos start coming out. It's like, yo, that's
We got
crazy.
comments, guys. Okay, so taking it back to monkeypox. Patty Jefferson, thank you for watching. She said they said it can be transmitted through kissing, touching, and even through sitting where somebody sat.
So everybody's in
What? Sitting where what?
And other ways, it's not just a guy thing.
Good thing
You
I don't
was
do
good,
any of
right?
that.
Yeah, good, right?
I like Tanya's
And then
comment.
Vixen, who's our milestone follower, thank you for watching. She says, I just made a reel eating an Asian glizzy.
Hey, yo.
Here we
Right
go.
back out.
Yeah, my
I
God. This
can't
is
wait
a
to
record
see it.
setting.
We're
Hey,
never
yo.
gonna be able to dodge
can't
that.
wait.
Now you just get why I say, hey,
What's
yo,
an
hey,
Asian
yo.
glizzy? We'll talk about it later.
No,
I
what?
wasn't even supposed
No,
to
we
say
got
glizzy no more.
It
questions.
probably has
That's like boneless spare
the
rib.
duck sauce. Yeah, those are good. I'm going to
Ducks.
get Chinese after this.
Mm.
Duck sauce,
can't wait
soy
to eat.
sauce.
Was that all of our comment? That was it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, ladies, I'm glad that we did do this mashup because I did want to get this opinion because I seen a lot of ladies discuss it. No, I seen a little bit of ladies discuss it, but I seen a lot more ladies. Maybe it's just my ratchet ass timeline,
Probably.
but
you
I
got
seen a
ratchet
lot
timeline.
more ladies impressed and loving what Kevin Gates was saying in these highlights that are coming up with
What did he say?
Carisha's show, Young Miami.
Oh, yeah.
What did he say?
He said that if it's his cousin and you
Like-
find out that it's his cousin that he's fucking, he's still going to keep fucking him.
Wow.
Hey, yo.
And women are loving this.
No, that's not
What?
what they're loving. He was talking about there's parts where he said he don't care who she fuck because she's still gonna come back because he ain't gonna fuck you like I fuck you, and he was basically saying like when I go in it he said I got a long D and blah 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 blah. And
So he
Oh, he's
said
always
he don't
talking
care
crazy.
About what, her body count, or he don't care?
he
what
don't
she's
care.
fucking?
He don't care who she fuck. She gonna come back to him regardless because ain't nobody gonna do it like him.
I mean, that's big dick
He's-
energy. I'm here for
It
that.
is.
He's the next guy with monkeypox.
I'm here for the confidence, but I don't like. I mean, I kind of feel like it discredits yourself as a man for you not to care who somebody else is laying with because, listen,
Sounds immature.
those soul ties be real,
Mm-hmm.
and he know about them soul ties. He's crazy.
Oh, he's talking about when he's near the intimacy and how he
Yeah,
locking
like
in.
he
It's
knows
like a
how
sire.
that shit goes. Like
Yeah.
you put your
It's a
penis
sire.
in somebody, you
He's
might leave
just
a
getting
little
onto
piece of
that.
yourself with them.
Ha 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 ha. I was
I
right.
think,
So you should
Let me
care.
show
You
you.
don't care. Would you feel like him?
what?
That would be my question to y'all as men. Would y'all feel like that?
I feel like
Hey,
half
yo.
of it is right.
Yo, Vixen's going
I feel
crazy
like
with the
I
Asian.
am confident enough to think that
Hey, yo.
they ain't gonna do it like me.
Yeah, that's facts.
I'm confident that way, but I'm not. I don't want your thing to just be out there being used.
You just
up.
not be banging
Yeah.
and banging and banging and then come back to me
Don't
because
let
that's how I
that
get
thing be
monkeypox.
banging.
But I don't
That's how you
think.
get
But I
monkeypox.
do think if you go out there and you do that, you're gonna be disappointed every time because
Hell no, you're
I
just,
just
I mean,
Yeah, I mean-
that is true though, because I feel like as women, we all have that one person that their sex is just so good. Like it don't matter what you get
That's
after
the
that
devil.
or in between that. You be like,
That's the
but it's
devil.
not like that.
wait, shh. Moment of silence. I think all our viewers are screaming my name. You said devil, right?
This nigga here. Oh my God.
Sorry,
Victor
sis.
commented. She
Cool.
said, Asian glizzy's as egg roll.
Wow.
She said that Kevin Gates
Egg-
does have a big imprint in them sweatpants.
Yo, I was gonna
So,
say egg rolls are pretty husky. Hey
when
yo,
you have, for real
Hey,
though,
yo.
when
hey yo, I'm playing.
when you
Hey, yo.
got that kind of dick, you can do a lot of stuff. You are king dingling.
You get away with
wonder
murder
though-
when you got King Slay though.
I
Yo,
wonder
yeah,
though
hell
how
yeah.
many women were co-signing on that because they were impressed with the big dick energy and the confidence, or if they were excited at the thought that they could
Cheat
fuck a
and go
man
back.
and still go out and cheat and he's not gonna care and she can go be her best host self.
I think
She can get
my
back with
personal
videos.
opinion, and I could be wrong.
She is gonna get chlamydia.
I think a lot of women was hyping it
Yes,
because
guys.
they have that person.
You are.
They
but
because
you
they
don't
because
have them.
they're out there and they're doing their thing, but they still have that one guy that they always come back to. So they know when he said that, they was like preach.
Or he hit them already.
I
She's
mean,
like,
we all
yeah,
have that
so
one
right.
person. We all have
do,
that
the-
one
the
person,
devil.
but when you're not with them, like, that's you can be in whole other relationships. You know, like, are we talking
But
like
when
you're
that person
coming back
calls,
at night?
you gotta.
Not every time. If I'm in a relationship, I don't go.
Well, yeah, because you're gonna be faithful
With them-
Exactly.
until you're not happy.
Yeah.
And then if
when
you're
I'm
not happy,
single, no, then I just leave. Once I'm single, then I'm going straight back to my devil.
see, so
Straight
it's still-
back, like running.
You always go back to the
And because
devil.
you have that person too.
I promise.
I have what? The devil?
devil?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
men don't really have that. And I know
Yeah,
a lot
you
of.
do.
Some
I,
men
no,
Yeah,
I-
they do.
okay. Well, maybe it's just me.
Some men do.
that
Cause-
one bitch that you ain't never gonna leave alone.
Mm-hmm.
What?
No, I don't have that. I mean, unless you're talking about
What?
like.
You married your devil.
Yeah, no,
What?
that's what I'm saying. Like, but I'm with her.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
there's not nobody from my past, I don't care how great the sex was. Like, there's nobody who I'm like, I gotta get that again.
Once it's
Like,
over, it's
yeah, I
over.
don't like, and that's how
Y'all
most.
will acknowledge good pussy though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
That is a
Yes,
thing.
yes.
But
And
Men
you
don't-
know, like a badge of
Wow.
honor. You tell me I got good pussy.
with
I know.
me.
and let me,
Ah.
but let me tell you why.
don't gotta call me the devil. You said I got good pussy. Oh,
I know I'm your devil.
But let me tell you why that don't mean shit for men, because there's a lot of women.
Some men.
Some men. There's a lot of women with good poom poom, and
Are there though?
Hands on my knees.
It's a lot of
No, no, no,
y'all
no,
with good
no, no,
pussy, but don't none of y'all got this.
I would say this.
Wow.
I would say this. It's about 20% of the women that really
Y'all
got
be talking like
that
it's
really
lit
got
and-
good shit.
Yeah,
and
like,
and
y'all just
and
said-
dudes will come back because of the physical, but they're not connected to that person because she got good poom poom, because there might be
See, but
the,
we're not connected to our devil because we give a fuck.
No,
Y'all
you're
be having
connected.
good dick.
He has that sire on you. Trust me,
Devil
he has the
good
sire.
dick. It's not all about we.
It's
Y'all,
not a
I think
secret,
that's
huh?
It's
that's
the
problem.
emotional
They think
connection
that
too.
we
You
always
have
think
emotional
that-
connection when he digging
We
deep.
always
Yeah, 'cause
think-
men don't
y'all
even-
always think that, but sometimes we just be wanting to get fucked.
but men don't even really talk about the one with good poom, like because
He
we
doesn't want other
Y'all
people to
talk about that
know
shit at
because
the
he doesn't want
barbershop,
somebody
stop it.
else.
yeah, but there might be 5 other ones.
My barber doesn't speak English.
But
There-
everybody
Wow.
gets that one.
There
There's
could
that
be.
one.
What
Yeah.
I'm saying is most men in their
Not
heyday,
everybody.
in their prime, when they're
can't
not
see
in
that.
relationships, most men in their prime
Mm-hmm.
have a couple that are long term on their roster that all are on the reason. They're all on that roster for a reason.
Everybody has a
Half
thing.
of them got good sex. The other half,
All of
one
them.
guy might got money, one can cook. You know what I
What
mean?
about the ones that
You gotta-
y'all
you-
sit and talk to,
Uh-huh.
that you get to know?
And
Yeah.
open up your
Those
soul
are
to.
your devils.
Mhm.
No, they're not my devil.
It's-
Nah, they're the
Those are my
devils for the moment.
consulates. Those were my.
They're not-
no,
they're
excuse,
not
those were
always
my
the devil.
consulates. I had
Now,
those.
Men, the one that we love, or the one that we are really into, we're gonna show her that. That's
Your
different.
main
That's
job.
different. But we not clinging to you because of sex. Because men are we're here to conquer the most. Like when you're not, we are here to conquer the world until someone locks us down. So we're not tied to good pum pum.
Y'all toxic.
But being someone's
Toxic.
devil is
I'm
more
Top
than
of
just the
Scorpio, too,
sex.
know this. The
Like
king.
it's way more than just
Not
the
going
sex
back,
to be
though.
somebody's devil.
Not going back
Okay.
and not.
So-
nothing
It's a
behind.
much deeper connection than that. It's a soul tie.
Yes.
It's a soul
You
tie.
just have no idea. I'm trying to tell you. We'll talk about this.
And-
later.
Yeah.
In my past, most of the women that I had that connection with, it wasn't the sexual connection. It was like one or the
It
other.
was
Like,
the emotional, it was
yeah.
the mental. It was it
like
was more.
I had women that we were just really great friends, and we would do anything for each other, and we knew each other like the back of our hands. But that connection on the physical side wasn't there. You know what I mean?
It'd be
And
like that.
so yeah, I never had that in a person until I met my beautiful.
Oh, she is party.
Party tired. Can we wrap this up?
Now for
Yeah.
real though, I'm hungry. I'm so hungry.
You gonna- never mind.
Are y'all on the verge of
I
hangry?
do want a glizzy,
Wow.
and I'm gonna get one.
Wow.
All right, get those introductions going, buddy.
Yeah, I'm-
Music.
Oh, yeah, dang. He's always robbing me out there.
Oh yeah, wait, August 5th.
Hold on, yeah.
August 5th, Friday. In the meantime, August 5th, YC, we are outside the Bomb Building, first Friday, U Street last. Great. We got a great lineup. Get your tickets at theparliament.com, theparliament.org, theparliament.com.
It'll be in the comments.
Theparliament.org. One
It'll
time,
be
one
in the
time.
comments, yes. And then September 10th, we have She Got Jokes. We back at Zootropolis for She Got Jokes. It's an all-woman show, all-women comedy show. We got a little bit of poetry. We got music. It's going to be great. And, yeah.
Shameless plug.
Also, get better, Cooper. Feel better. The baby wants some Chinese food. Get your son some Chinese on the way home.
Yeah. So we got Chinese food.
He wants some Chinese.
Hush your mouth, child.
He wants some meow meow.
We got Hollywood Bonnie in the building.
Give my cousin his Chinese food.
We got I Am Kanzi in the building.
This is a record setting. Hey, yo, but it's just cans. I do it because I just can.
We got E Money in the building.
Bye.
We got Alonzo Williams Jr. in the building.
We have
Your
ours.
kung fu is lousy.
Yes.
And I am your host, Blast. This is Say Less and Queen's Table Mashup. We'll see y'all next week with some individual shows.
Yo, make sure you click the link, man. Go get those tickets
Like,
now.
Subscribe.
You see, we on the way.
Share.
York, we're on the way.
Wasi.
We said it.
Oh, sorry, you
TCP
were
rocks the
sleeping
world.
during that producer.